I don't know how to say it. Hey guys, what's up? It's Kristen. Today is going to be a different kind of video. I'm going to be talking about my depression and my story with it and like everything, like things I've been through, just overall story about how I started, how I figured out I had depression and stuff like that. I'm not going to get too deep. You know, the overall general story. Yeah. I'm also going to be doing my makeup because I thought I would do something while I do it, because, you know, be productive and do something that I like, because, you know, I feel like doing makeup's therapeutic, so I'm gonna do it. The first time I felt anxiety, the first time that I can remember, was in middle school. I don't know why. I feel like I'm always like hard on myself, and I don't know, I know I had bad anxiety in middle school. Yeah, I've had situations in middle school where I've like been like really scared, and like it's like strange. But in high school, freshman year of high school, that is when I got diagnosed with depression and anxiety. Hey, it's after school. We're hanging out. So yeah, we're just chilling. I'm so bored. It was pretty bad, I would say. Freshman year of high school, that's when I just started having like really bad anxiety going to school, and I started overthinking everything, and I started having really negative thoughts. I couldn't concentrate in my classes like at all, and like I was like worried if the teachers were noticing, or like the students, like my classmates, were noticing or anything, and it was just like really scary for me. I don't know if anyone noticed. I think some people started to notice, like probably my close friends. I never really talked to them about it. I would start getting anxious like because of school. Oh my gosh, I remember I was scared because I was like nervous about social things. Like I would go to a class and like have no one to talk to, and like everyone else had someone to talk to, and I would like get like so worked up in my head. I would like start sweating, and like everyone around me was like talking, and then like I didn't have anyone, like no friends to like talk to or anything. That really made me uncomfortable in school. I would like go to the bathroom a lot, try to calm myself down, like go back, and I'd be feeling confident and stuff, but I'd still be like really nervous about those things. And it was really scary, honestly, in that time. I remember this one time, our class was in the auditorium. I was in there, and like I was hearing like I was getting like delusional or something. I was like hearing someone, like no, like all the students, like I was hearing my name being called. Like I was hearing things. That's when I knew like my depression, anxiety was like really getting out of hand. I had trouble sleeping. Oh my gosh. Like there were nights where I didn't sleep at all, and then the next day, like it was so hard for me to go to school. I need like sleep to function. Sleep's really important to me, and it wasn't happening. Like I was up all night panicking, thinking in my head, like just like overthinking everything, like non-stop current thought, like non-stop thoughts. But there's a lot of things that happened freshman year of high school for me. Honestly, it was the worst year of high school. I eventually, like it was in the beginning of the year too, I think October it might have been, I left. I couldn't go to school anymore because I was too scared. There was no bullying, like no bullying going on, nothing, like nothing in my life except me and my thoughts, and just feeling really overwhelmed with everything, I guess. I don't know, but maybe it was like the social aspect, me like putting myself down a lot, and like not thinking I'm good enough, like thinking like, oh, I have no friends and everything. And then like I couldn't go to school anymore because like I was literally too scared to leave the house. Like it was, yeah, one of the worst times in my life. And so I didn't go to school for like a few days, I guess. And then I had to go to this program where I can like do school stuff, and I had therapy, group therapy and stuff like that. And that was hard for me to like do. I was like, I didn't really want to, but I just went because that's what my parents told me to do. I wasn't like all for or all against it. I was just like, okay. I was literally so young. Like, I wasn't that young, but like, you know, a freshman in high school, like fresh out of middle school. I felt so bad about myself. It was the worst thing. Like, I was like my own worst enemy, and I didn't want to be like that anymore. And I was scared, and I didn't know why these things were happening. And my depression was getting so bad, and I didn't know what to do about it except cry all the time. And it was bad. I took like 2 months off from school. Oh, let me say, I think it was either before or after that. I would go to see the counselor there for like half of the day. I would skip most of my classes because I was too anxious to be in there, like feeling the way I felt. So yeah, I was out of school, and then I went to that program, and it was like an everyday thing, and I did schoolwork there. I did art therapy and like mindfulness and like individual therapy or group therapy, like a bunch of different things. I think that did help, but like I was too scared to say much. I didn't say much. Like they would ask me how I've been and everything, and I've been like, yeah, I've been okay. Like I wouldn't share much with them. I also feel like my depression comes like in the winter, like seasonal, like when it starts getting cold and gloomy out, and I feel like that's when my depression's the worst. What else did I talk about? So what happened next? I came back to school, and obviously like I passed freshman year. Yeah, I remember I used to like not talk to barely any of my friends. Like I would not reach out to them at all. I don't even think they know what happened to me. I don't even think they know. So I literally didn't. When I kept going through high school, it kept getting better. Senior year was my best year, and I want to say that because I feel like I had a lot of friends and I knew a lot of people. I think that's something that makes me like happy, having like people around and being with people, having fun, just like having a good time, just hanging out, you know, having fun with friends. I think that's something that I constantly crave, and that leads into today. Like I feel like I need to hang out with people to have like a good day, or at least a better day than if I'm not with people. And I don't want it to be like that. It shouldn't be like that. Not everyone's gonna be available, and I need to get that through my head, and I need to realize things don't always go as planned. Oh yeah, I don't have my nose ring in because it falls out in my sleep, and I find it right away. It's so funny. I feel like I'm gonna lose it, but like I'm like, oh my gosh, my nose ring's not in. Like I literally check for it every morning, and it's like not in there. And then I find it on my blanket. I feel like what also causes my depression is like having so much to do that like I can't do anything, like being stressed. I just finished college with my associate's degree. Proud of myself for that. I feel like if I'm overwhelmed, I have too much to do, like I break down. I've been so busy and like social with school and everything, and now that I'm out, I'm like doing nothing every day. I'm like, I don't like this at all. Like I want to be doing more, but I know I can't do too much because a few months ago, I was like, I want to do so much. Like I really want to be doing so much, but I can't do it all. But yeah, I wanted to talk about this today because I've been feeling really, really depressed the past few days. I go through waves sometimes with depression. Sometimes it's like 3 days straight, like I'm like really not okay, and then like I feel like I need more help, and I need to feel like I need to reach out to people, but then I feel like I don't want to bother them, and like just like a lot. I feel like I'm just going through a lot personally. Watching like therapeutic videos, therapists like giving advice and stuff, and that's been really helping me, honestly. I was just doing that before I filmed this, like before I got the idea to film like this video. I just did my mascara. My look is complete. I just want to say, like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people think that like I'm always happy and that like my life is like a-okay, but like there are times, a lot of times where like I feel sad and not okay, and that I'm not always happy. And I'm sure if you guys watch all my videos, not all of them, but like a few of them, I'm not always like in the best mood in all of them. I'm not always like happy every day, you know? People can be sad some days and not. And I feel like on YouTube people only put what they want to put online, which is like them being happy and look like their life is like doing good, you know what I mean? But like people connect more when people open up and talk about real life things that really like happen to them, and everybody goes through things and that it's okay. And those kind of videos honestly really help me myself, so I hope that I can help somebody watching this, anybody, literally, even if it's like 1 or 2 people. Like, I hope this helps in some way. I know it's helped me talking about this today. If you like this video and you enjoyed my little story time, please give it a thumbs up. It would mean a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more videos. I'm planning a lot of videos, honestly. I'm planning a lot of videos. I'm not even kidding this time. Like, I know I went away for a year like a while ago, but like I got some free time and I'm making more content for you all. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in my next video.